Alrighty, welcome everybody. Session numero 8. Waiting on Jawa. You there?
What do you get up to?
Oh, I'm present. I'm just feeding, so I'm not going to turn my camera on. I don't think that would be.
All good.
Do it. Do it. I love watching the Food Network.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. Hope you had a good holiday. So, recapping here. You guys had, after, quite interesting event with Kularin basically time traveling, if you will. As it all come back and wrestling with what happened, had a couple weeks to yourselves, but then Rena, the Rhodian of Rena's Transport, had reached out with a job, and yeah, so you guys went and checked that out and decided to take that on. It was she had a delivery to make, and she had mentioned that there was a pretty substantial cargo went missing as well, explosives and other things, so something pretty big deal. You hopped into the good old Spry Hunter that you've come familiar with as of late, and headed off out of the system, actually, out of Kularin to Druckenwell was your destination. Along the way, you ran into the Theron military for basically a checkpoint, checking over you guys over the ship and what you're bringing along. That luckily seemingly went off without a hitch until later you discovered that there was some sort of device planted on the ship after you left. And then you continued on and getting outside of Druckenwell. There's a space station just outside. The New Dawn, excuse me, I believe is that. And
yep, that's what I've got.
Yeah, you came out of hyperspace, and basically there was chaos. A rogue freighter was running away, being chased by a couple Z95 headhunters, and you were about to run into it. Luckily, Dak was able to get out of the way, and there was another ship that was basically powered down and going to run into some other ships, and you guys used your basically used the tractor beam on the Spry Hunter to pull them out of the way, and then get them basically into a path that wasn't going to be so dangerous. The crew, the leadership of the New Dawn, called you aboard for questioning and whatnot, and there you saw your first glimpse of some of the full breadth of the new Republic, the Republic Army. Tons of clone troopers, ships and whatnot, and you met Rennie, an Ikachi Jedi who was the commander of the space station out here, and basically just said, "Who are you? What are you doing? What's going on?" But after that, he was satisfied with the interrogation and let you continue on your way. And that's where we pick up, is you guys are basically touching down to Druckenwell with your cargo to deliver that. So you all begin your descent into Druckenwell's atmosphere. The planet below you is a wonder. Like Coruscant, buildings cover much of the planet's surface. However, Druckenwell also boasts several large oceans and a number of preserved natural sites. The flight down is pleasant, highly efficient. Flight controllers manage the swarm of starships and atmospheric craft traveling from orbit to the surface and vice versa. and traffic corridors merge and split smoothly. You are guided to a landing pad on the coast of the southern continent. Crystal blue ocean sparkles beneath your craft as you approach Tagan, the city that is home to the Tag Co. Corporation, and to House de Vales. House de Vales, you know, is the recipient of your delivery. The smooth lines of Tagan's buildings give way to the functional shape of factories and warehouses as you arrive at Docking Bay 1138. The private walled bay is clean, and there's a repulsor skiff floating against one wall, silently awaiting a cargo to transport.
All right, Captain. Shall we get this show on the road?
Let's.
So our cargo, is there something that'll manually offload it for us? Like, is it already like on a pallet or a crate? Something that you would just get a forklift and a space forklift?
Yeah, we'll say there is. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping the merchant brings some people to offload this crate. I'm not gonna carry this stuff around.
So I think, let me see how much that was said, but I think you would know. As if it said specifically about, yes, okay, so you, Rena would have told you all, so you know the client is de Vales. They're a merchant house similar to Rena's, and Amir de Vale is the head of the house, and they did give you his contact information, and Rena said to call you when you arrive, and then they will make arrangements for the cargo.
Okay. We'll do that then. Jump on the comm link and using that contact information, I guess radio out to Mir DeVale, how do you pronounce it? And let him know that the Spry Hunter has arrived with a shipment on behalf of Rena.
All right. So the representative for de Vale responds and is glad to hear that you've arrived, and says that you know, the landing bay should have some repulsor lifts, get the cargo loaded up, and then gives you coordinates to bring the cargo to. You'll just have to basically escort that through some of the town to get to their location.
Valen's just gonna start loading it up.
Dak will supervise Valen's loading to make sure he does it properly.
Make the young kid do it.
I'll make sure the heavy crates go on bottom.
I know.
There's always one to supervise, right?
One to do the work, 5 to supervise them.
Yeah,
That's how it always goes.
You freelance in construction.
All right. Valen, give me a straight intelligence check. All right. So you do a great job playing Tetris with the cargo here, and you get that loaded up well, balanced on these two floating skiffs available to you, strapped in, secured down, and with the coordinates in hand, you are able to begin your journey through the city of Tagan to head towards the towards House de Vales.
On the way too, I'll just mention to the group, don't forget the last shipment that was destined for here got hijacked. I don't know that the pirates would be so brave to hit us in town here, but keep a watchful eye out.
And with that, Valen is going to do battle precog.
Okay.
Just in case. So I got that up now. And I think along the way, Valen's gonna pay special attention to anything that seems out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume he's dealt with smugglers before on random missions and odd jobs, especially with the current company he's in now.
Well, especially the last month or so, last 10 years, really.
Decades worth of experience.
Yeah.
But I would think he's had enough experience to know some of the signs to look for. So kind of keeping an eye out for like just odd things that
give
make your
me.
spidey sense.
Yep, give me a perception check.
Okay.
All right. So you try and keep your wits about you as best as you can, and there's a standard amount of foot traffic and otherwise as you come out of the docking bay with the cargo in tow as you head in and get towards some of these streets to make your way towards House de Vale. Nothing seems to stand out. The rest of you guys, doing anything specific?
No, I'm just following along, trying to get to House de Vale.
Yeah, no, I'd just probably be doing the same, just kind of keeping a watchful eye, knowing that we're carrying repulsor lifts full of explosives and sought-after goods, so just kind of observing the city and surroundings.
All right. Dak, you can give me a perception check as well. All right. So, similar to Valen, you keep your eyes peeled as well, and again, just for the most part, common foot traffic of the citizens of Tagan here, and nothing else. Nothing seems of concern, at least, jumping out at you guys. It's, no one's really throwing you eyes or anything. You would assume that it's very common that people would, run cargo through the streets at any time. So,
does this seem kind of like a decent, like, I don't know if this is not the whole city, but district, just kind of just sort of like a merchant sort of area?
A little,
it's not like
a little bit. It's a little bit more, industrial.
Mm-hmm.
But there would be some merchants and whatnot. Yeah, it's, it would be akin to any area near a, maybe near a major transport station, train station or airport or something like that. Definitely tends to be a little bit more industrial and, maybe a little more rundown than some other parts, but seems all right for the most part.
Okay. Yeah, because we'll just continue on our way to the delivery point.
All right. So as you're moving along, you see up ahead of you, you catch a gentleman walking towards you. Bald gentleman. He's kind of dressed in some coveralls, and he's just got a greasy smile on his face. But he comes over and he says, "Hello, you guys have the cargo for House de Vale, correct? I was sent to catch up with you and take that off your hands to deliver to the house. Sorry, my name is Krish."
Hi, Krish.
Krish.
Underneath his... Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Carlin.
I was going to say, underneath my jacket, I'm getting my gun ready. I don't trust this guy.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Are we at the
I don't
the
believe.
rendezvous
I don't.
point?
I don't believe in our instructions. We were told we were going to be met by someone. Is that true? So I'm going to ask. Oh, go ahead, Todd.
Sorry, say that again.
I said in the instructions we were given, we were told to bring it to the point, right? Not that someone's going to meet us along the way.
Yes, that when you called to House DeVale specifically, they said, yeah, bring it to these points.
Okay. Sorry, friend. You must have us confused with somebody else. This is not going to House DeVale.
Give me a deception check. All right, so very good. He looks at you and he's a little put off at first. He says, "Oh, that's you know, it should be. We're definitely expecting a shipment very much like this. I'm just you know, I'd hope to be able to get that to the house without any issues. Where are you taking this shipment? Perhaps I can just simply escort you. You know, you seem not from around these parts. Sometimes it's easy to get lost here in Taggin."
Well, right after we arrived back at the landing bay, we did see another ship and some people unloading crates very similar to this. They're still back though, unloading. If that's the shipment you're looking for, perhaps you could lend them a hand. Those crates did look rather heavy, and their crew rather scrawny.
Give me another deception check at advantage this time. Nice. So you can see that Krish is frustrated here with this, and he says, "Well, I'll check it out. I guess. Thank you. I hope you get where you're going. Need to go. But yeah, just be careful. You know, in these parts, sometimes there are pirates and whatnot that are looking to take what you're bringing." It gives you
thanks for the advice, friend.
Gives you a sleazy smile and nod, and heads off on his way back towards the docking bay where you guys came from.
All right.
I am not scrawny, Dak. In case you haven't been able to tell, I've been working out. It's been 10 years, okay? I've developed some muscle.
I wasn't talking about our crew. I was talking about the crew that's delivering to House DeVale.
Right. The
Wink,
other
wink.
people that unloaded the ship. The other Jedi that unloaded all that cargo. You're right. I forgot.
Oh, the fictitious ship that I said was still back there being unloaded.
Anyway.
All right, so you guys continue on and you know, continue with your delivery. Whoever wants, give me some more perception checks.
Oops.
Krellin should have asked to have a passive check there. All right, so keep an eyes out. You guys, most of you do see. You get a sense that somebody is kind of following you. You're going through an area that there's some, you know, upper areas, upper levels to this, you know, this corridor, this alley that you've gone through, getting close to the house. And you know, you guys pick up on a few figures that seem like they're coming along your direction as well.
Does Krellin notice that?
He probably wouldn't think anything of it, I would say.
Okay. Valen will still kind of nudge Krellin. Tell him to keep an eye up above. Whether or not he does anything is all up to Krellin. Oh, you're muted.
Krellin is on mute.
No, he is. He'd just keep walking. He's relaxing, you know? Life's good.
Yeah. Dak does not enjoy this, being watched and followed by Crash's friends, apparently.
All right.
Man just loads his rifle.
All right, so you guys are essentially outside the building of House DeVale. You just have to, basically take it down the side alley to their loading area, and drop this off. But at this point, you see or you hear a few individuals a few individuals call out from up above and just telling you to stop, and we're gonna take that. We're taking this cargo, and you see speckled about a few individuals above on the upper levels.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Can we make out any sort of uniform or some sort of identifying marker?
Not specifically. They all just kind of standard get up.
How many?
Give me a perception check.
+7.
Wow.
Damn it.
You just see that you definitely see the one that yelled out to you, and a quick scan around, you maybe pick up like one more that specifically seem like they're out here looking for you guys.
Valen will look over at Dak, like, do you think it's that Krish guy again? Or someone else? What do you think?
Well, it's not him directly. There's a good chance it's some people working with him. Can't imagine there's multiple crews out here looking to hit the same score.
True, but, I mean, weren't we at the place DeVale told us to go?
I think it's just down this alleyway.
Oh, I don't like this. We're not giving it to him, right?
No, I don't get paid to lose shipments. I get paid to deliver them.
Good. All right, I'll follow your lead.
So the gentleman that called out with the one other, they make their way down from where their positions up above in the raised areas, and they come down, and you notice that they are carrying some weapons, and as they step forward, it seems that their hands go to them at least, and just say, we'll be delivering this cargo from here. We appreciate your help in delivering it. You all can be on your way.
You said there's 2 of them?
Yes.
Okay. Dak will sort of casually move his jacket off to the side to make sure he has a clean reach for his blaster to the side there, just to kind of, subtly enough that it's not making it obvious, but not so subtle that they wouldn't see it. And who might you be?
We are representatives of the house. We will be taking, as I said, we will take the cargo from here.
I'm sure you won't mind showing some identification or credentials as employees of the house.
And he looks over to his buddy, his counterpart with him, and he looks at you and he says, Badges? I don't need no stinking badges. And then he pulls up his weapons,
Oh,
ready to go after this regardless. So 1 second, let me get this set up.
pulling some old classic movie lines. Nice.
All right, so you guys will be down here. So this building to the lower right would be, part of the house, and then you'd be going down to deliver that cargo. As these two are coming down to deliver. And all right, so let's get some initiative going.
Nice, Grelin.
Indeed.
Krellin's already measuring out how to run away. Don't forget, we do have some crates of items, I guess, probably right behind us.
That's not my concern. I'm focused on surviving here.
Well, no, I'm saying there's crates you could run around, I guess, if you needed to.
So
Yeah,
you want me
let's
to
see if I
convince them to shoot at our cargo?
If it blows up, it blows them up. I don't.
If it blows me up, you mean?
So if you guys wanna, I'm gonna put this right where Valen and Krellin are.
Yeah, I guess I'll say that I was probably towards the front here, chatting with these fools.
Okay, so that would give you a little bit of cover there. Here, I'll move it just to have, there we go. Okay. All right, so top of the round. Krellin, you're up.
I am going to use my bad feeling to run 35 feet. I'm just gonna run up here. I assume there's a railing or something. Not entirely sure.
Yes. Yep.
Kind of use it as a bit of cover, and I will fire at the guy across from my fist.
All right. Fire and crossed. He also has a little bit of cover on that side. Either way, that 12 is going to be not enough to connect with the pirate over there.
All right, for what little use it might have, I'm just gonna duck behind the thing and try to hide as a bonus action, even though they all know exactly where I am.
Alrighty. So you'll have. I will give you kind of ducking down and hiding there. I'll move you to half cover against that railing there, and otherwise you would normally have quarter cover.
Okay.
So at least from those guys. I mean, these guys here have a pretty good shot on you. So.
Yeah.
But all right. Anything else?
No, that's my.
Okay, Lan.
All right. Lan's gonna step up here and shoot out a flame sweep. Get a flame sweep on these two guys since that's a cone. So they're going to need to make a dex save here.
All right.
Oh, only it's a low roll.
Dexterity save.
3d6 is a pair of 2s and a 1. Impressive.
All right. So the guy out front is going to fail, but the guy. Oh yeah! Wow. The front guy was able to jump out of the way, so it's just all or none, right?
It's half damage if they succeed.
Is it half? Okay. All right. So 2 points. All right.
And that's my action. So that ends my turn.
All right, Dak.
All right. Was it this one here that gave me the no stinking badges
Sure.
line? All right, that's the one I want to shoot. So Dak will draw his 2 blasters and fire at that one.
All right.
Oh.
All right. 9 will miss. He's pretty nimble after he jumped out of the way from the flame. Continues his evasion from your initial shot.
All right, and then I will follow up with some dual wield and hope for better results.
All right, and coming around with 2 more shots. Your second one will hit with a 19. 6.
All right.
And a 7 will miss. Anything else?
Let's see. Trying to look around here. No, nope, that'll do it.
All right. So first of the pirates, this guy up top here, is going to move to the corner of the building and line up a shot down towards Lan and fire away. With a 17 to hit.
Oh yeah, that just
hits. All right. So that's gonna be all right. So 11 total on the that shot from him. And you get a sense that his counterpart in front of you was doing his part to distract you, so that his buddy was able to really get something extra on that attack. And then he kind of just leans back up against the rail there. Valen.
Okay. This guy's up on a roof, I assume that's what that is?
It's like a upper level walkway.
Oh, okay. It's maybe like what, 5, 10 feet?
10 feet up.
Off the ground? 10 feet up?
Yep.
Okay.
He is kind of, a little bit, he has quarter cover right now.
Quarter cover. Okay.
Just, railings all over there.
That sucks for the 2 people right in front of us. I'm gonna twin force throw.
Okay.
On those 2 dudes. I'll do the guy on the left first. What I want to do is throw them up in the air and have them, assuming they both actually go, put them on a vector where they'd collide, so they'd take the crash damage as well. So it's target must make a strength saving throw. My save is a 15.
Okay, strength.
For DC.
All right, and then you're moving them basically 30 feet.
Yeah, they're medium creatures, right?
Yes.
Medium dudes. Yeah. 30 feet vertically in the
Okay.
air so that they'll collide with each other and then hopefully take fall damage.
All right. Yeah, that's a 6 and an 11, so they will both fail.
Okay. So now how does this work? Is it only one instance of damage? Because it says they both take the damage, but if I'm twinning the power, I'm assuming it doesn't do the damage twice,
Yeah, I would say just once.
but they both will take the D8. You want me to roll it twice for one for each of them?
Say that again?
So they're both gonna. Oh, I guess I only have to roll it once. I was
Yeah.
looking at they
Yeah.
both take the 2d8. I didn't know if I needed to do it for both of them or not, but so they'll take 5 points of damage
Okay.
when they collide, and then when they fall, however you want to do that one.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna send
And
them up that 30 feet, and that's gonna be, yeah, 3d6. So go ahead. I'll let you, if you want, roll 3d6.
oh, please don't get me a land 3d6. Oh fuck.
Oh wow! Wow!
Oh.
Yikes.
You called it out. That's your own fault.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fantastic.
And then, is there anything to crouch behind?
You can
Besides
the cargo
bag
skiff.
of
You could.
explosives? Okay. Yeah, Valen will pop behind here, and that's it.
Okay. I'll say that's heavy enough, especially from the ranged guys. Give you are large enough to give you half cover. Ducking behind that.
Okay. What does half cover do?
Plus
that a bonus
3, I
AC?
believe it is.
Oh, okay. So I got an 18 AC. Thanks.
Yes. Plus 2, plus 3. 3/4 is plus 5, and then total cover, of course, total. So, all right. So another one of these pirates over on the edge is looking out and is going to. I'm gonna try and take a shot at Corellin.
Who's shooting me?
That's the guy that you shot. He's gonna try
So
and.
across from me?
Yep. So he's gonna wildly miss. This guy here is going to. He's gonna rush off. Oh, he's gonna start running away, but first he's gonna just take a shot at Dak with a nat 1. And he's just gonna take off. And this one in front of you is gonna turn to you, Lan, and he will pull out a blade and go for that. Wow. Roll 20 is just loving it with a 6. And he's going to. Yeah, he's just going to stay there because he doesn't want to take a hit. He's going to try and stay in your face. And then we've got one other soldier up here who is going to. Yeah, I think he can do. He's going to go towards land. That blast of fire came out. And that is going to be a 20 to hit.
Oof.
And with his shot, that will be 10 points plus 5, 15 total.
All right.
And then
Get
he,
down there.
yeah, he's gonna just stay where he is. Krellin, you're up.
Okay. How high up is the guy on the roof?
10 feet up.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I'm just gonna stay where I am. Try to shoot the guy in front of land.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Shot goes off, but unfortunately that misses the 10.
Alright, just gonna stay ducked behind the...
Okay. Lan,
All
taking
right.
some
Well,
heavy shots.
I think I'll Kolto pack myself first. Yeah, better than nothing.
All right.
And I'll shoot this guy with my rifle, close range.
All right. Do you have close quarters or whatever the hell it's called these days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I think it's called snap. Yeah.
Okay. 16 does hit. Right.
7 damage.
He is on his last leg. Rough damage roll there. Okay. Anything else?
Well, if I leave his reach, I'll provoke an opportunity attack, and that might be the end of me. So I think I'm going to stay there.
Okay. All right. Krellin, you pick up some footsteps with your 21 passive perception coming from the left as a familiar face rushes up, and he pulls up and he just calls out to you. He says, you Griffin bastards, I knew you were the ones with the cargo. Made me run all the way back to that docking bay. And he pulls up to you, and he is going to pull, you see him pull something out of his belt and throw towards you. So please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed. So a grenade comes towards you, lands at your feet, and you're unfortunately just unable to dive out of the way. Probably as you were crouched down trying to take cover, it didn't allow you to spring off as much as you could, and you will take 12 points of kinetic damage as the blast hits you.
Out. Just to make sure, this is like a grenade, not like a tech power that blows
Correct.
stuff up or anything? Okay.
Correct.
You said 12?
Yes.
Oof.
And he just kind of he stays there as he surveys. He just kind of shouts out to his counterparts. He says, take them down, make sure they're dead. We need this cargo. And Dak, you're up.
All right. Real quick, I can't remember. Are we supposed to see the health bars of our party members just without the numbers, though?
Can you?
No, we can't.
Okay.
I didn't know if that... Because I thought at one point we could on one session, and then I didn't know if that was normal or not.
Yeah, maybe I just got to set that up. But... And they changed the settings and the stuff, so...
All right. Well, I'm going to do, though... You said this guy that Lan had shot earlier was looking fairly rough.
The one in front of him? Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try and blast that one. God. Or not.
Nat 1 does not hit. He is somehow the nimblest lad at the ball.
All right. So I'll follow up with some dual wield and roll another 7.
Wow.
Sweet. Please tell me 16 will hit.
All right. Third shot, finally hoping to connect, and a 16 will hit, and you will definitely take him down. He had 1 point left.
Nice.
He
Jeez.
falls.
Glad I got to waste all 3 shots to get 1 hit damage point. All right. Then what I would like to do is, so I have not used this before. I am going to use my bonus oh no, I already used my bonus action. Never mind. That's all I got.
Alrighty. All right, we've got this pirate up here in the corner is going to take a shot at you, Lan. That's been his target. And that'll be a 9 to hit, so that'll be a miss. And
Yeah.
Valen, we will go to you.
Okie dokie. So you said this guy up here's got what, a quarter cover? Half cover?
1 second.
Okay.
Okay. Which one? Sorry.
This dude.
Key quarter cover. Yes.
Quarter cover. So is that what, plus
2.
1 AC? Plus 2 AC. Okie dokie. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Valen's gonna...
You guys all obviously would have seen the explosion that hit Krellin as well.
Krellin, okay. So... I am going to... Let me double check this real quick. Make sure I know how much... Where's my cheat sheet? Make sure I know how much I'm healing. I'm going to quicken cast heal on Lan, and he gains... It's 1d8 plus 9. 14.
Very nice.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, I think that's... Yes, that's 9. Okay, and that was what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't get up there and see this guy, can I?
Which one?
Him. I probably can't actually see him.
What are you trying to do? Do you like is that because is a power so you have to see him?
Yeah. So like saber throw, but I don't think I could do that. So.
Yeah, that would be tough. What's the range on it as well?
It's 30 feet, so I'm not even close
well, yeah,
enough anyway.
yeah.
Let's see what the... But you know who is?
He's 10 feet up, so he's not.
Oh. Step on his corpse. So what is his reach from here? 30, 40?
Yeah, 35 to 40.
Okay.
I mean, you know, if you go an angle, probably.
Could I have not moved from land and just gone this way?
Yeah.
Dead?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to get close enough that I can do saber throw on him. And that is an attack. Yeah, ranged force attack. Oh.
All right, so you let it fly, and the distance is a little tough for you, and your blade careens off the railing there, letting out a spark, a flurry of sparks, but then it comes back to you, unfortunately not connecting with the pirate.
Grr. All right, that's his turn.
Okay. So, this guy over in the corner that was going after Krellin is going to continue an attempt, hoping that that explosion maybe jostled him out of the way. A 20 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, so he gets through. And blaster shot comes through, doing 8 points of energy damage.
Oof.
All right, this guy is going to continue rushing away, but before he does, he will take a shot at Dak with a 7 to hit. That'll miss. This guy is dead, and this guy up here is going to fire across to you, Valen. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that will be 9 points of energy damage.
Oof.
And Krellin, you're up.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to dash. Make my way to there. And then I'll use my regular movement, which will get me another 35, to do my jumping feature, which I can find little uses for, and I'm going to use it to basically jump up here like a little ninja and attack this guy with my stick.
All right, that allows you to basically climb up the walls then, or?
So essentially, my climbing doesn't cost me extra movement, and I have the ability with my default movement to do like 2 leaps that they just say are flying. So you basically just do 2 ninja leaps.
Okay.
The bottom part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll land up there and try to whack them.
Okay. All right, so you catch him off guard coming up behind him and definitely connect with your shock stick.
Okay. He has like a DC 14 dex.
He will just save that, shrug off the additional, he's able to resist the shock of it, but still takes that 9 damage.
All right. That would be my turn.
Okay. Lan.
All right, I got to get to some cover. So I'm going to run back behind the pallet, and I'll bring up my my rifle and steady it on the pallet and try to take a shot at this guy up on the roof that needs to die right now.
The one that, right here? That one?
Yeah,
or?
yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I'm going to shoot him, and I'm going to make this a shocking cartridge hit. So if it hits, he'll have to do that shock stick type save.
That will definitely not hit with a nat 1 for an 11. That's rough.
Yeah.
Krellin should
that's
probably
my
have to
action
make a
throw.
dexterity save there. All right. Anything else, Lan?
I know, that's all.
Okay. You see Krish rush towards along this walkway here, and he looks down towards you guys, and he grabs Dak. You can see he grabs another object from his waist and throws it down at towards you and the cargo. So, I need dexterity saves from Dak and Lan. Very nice. You're both able to dive out of the way before this blast comes in. And only taking 5 points of kinetic damage. Unfortunately, the cargo does take the full blast.
Oh no.
And you see Krish, he comes over and yells at him. He says, we can't have the cargo, no one can. And comes in basically acting to sabotage it. And then he, oh, that's his full movement. So, Dak, you're up.
All right. Dak, knowing that can't get paid if the cargo's blown up, is going to move over to here and fire shots at this guy.
.22, doing good this time. Definitely will hit. Good hit, 10 points.
All right, go with the offhand.
And
Hey.
a nat 1. And then a nat 20. All right. So, 7 more. All right, anything else?
Knowing that I guess he wants to throw grenades at that thing, gonna kind of position myself here, sort of in between him and the crate. So if he were to, he couldn't actually maybe like, throw through me.
Right, he could get over you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just gonna kind of block his path
Mm-hmm.
to be in the way.
Okay. All right. This guy here, as Krellin had come up on him, he's going to turn around to face you, Krellin, and he reaches for a vibro blade and slashes out at you with that. With a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. It's going to be 8 points of kinetic damage from that. And Valen, you're up.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just reading this here. So, Valen doesn't like this guy throwing grenades. Although Krellin, Jesus, looks.
Krellin jumped up there to get as far away from the helium as possible.
Yeah, I
Didn't
guess. 'cause
Krellin
I
start the fight talking about
I can't,
peacing out?
yeah. I can't jump up
I
there.
mean, I should have just done it, honestly, because things have not gone well for me.
I can't jump up there. So that's a problem. Yeah, and it's. Well.
It's okay. I'll be dead soon, and then you won't have to worry about me.
Sorry, Krellin. We have more immediate problems. Okay, so I think what Valen is gonna do is do force project on this dude.
Okay.
So that's. I'm just gonna do 3d4 plus 3 since they're all going to him.
Yep, they auto hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
All right. So
Damage is damage. Did I mention that I was quick in casting that?
You did not.
Because
I don't think so.
I wanted to quick and cast that so I could do saber throw
Okay.
up to the dude on the ledge.
That's fine.
Okie dokie. So then saber throw up to that dude.
All right. Unfortunately, he does have a little bit of cover, but that's even then you weren't able to connect. And the blade again creams off the rail.
Bad bombing.
Alright.
Okay, I haven't moved yet. So is this cover? Like what's this thing?
I mean, if you went behind it here, you could, or in between it. I mean, from yeah,
going there.
most people you'll have cover.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's turn.
All right. Give you a half cover there. All right. So this guy up here is going to. Oh, he's going to try and line up a shot to you, Dak. I'm going to give you quarter cover, kind of at an awkward angle there by the rail.
All right.
All right. You're at a 18 now. That is a 19. He's just going to hit. And that'll be 7 points of kinetic or energy damage from him. And this guy is going to continue running around just to get lined up behind the railing here and set up. And it's going to... Now he's concerned that some of you guys are out of range, but Krellin is not. And he's going to take his chances over there. Nah, he'll go for you, Dak. Gonna be... And with a 12 to hit, so that'll be a miss. And this guy here is going to be another one at you, Dak. And a 6. So rough round there. Krellin, you're up.
Okay, I will move here and
Jump into the dumpsters.
soon enough. I'm going to try to attack this guy.
24 will definitely hit.
All right. 8 points of damage. Yes. Dex save.
That'll be a fail.
Wonderful.
3 more. And shocked. Do we know what shocked is?
I don't change. They can't take reactions, and on its turn, it can take either an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Okay. Alrighty.
And then the bonus action, I will disengage, and then he'll sort of like back away from this guy and trip over the railing and fall backwards onto the dumpster and just sort of roll off behind it. And he's just sitting there, bleeding to death.
All right.
That's my turn.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, my special. Oh.
All right. You fall with style and are able to get down that without any issue. Lan, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to shoot that guy on the roof again because I want to take him out before he tries to kill my buddies over there.
21, that'll definitely hit. $11 points. That takes him out.
Nice.
Any Wilhelm screams off the edge.
Well, that's it for me. That ends.
All right, Krish is up. He's you coming towards him, Dak, but he still is gonna rush down, and he pulls another grenade out, and he's gonna throw it to hit at least you, Lan, and the cargo. So Lan, give me a dexterity saving throw. Nice, you're able to get out of the way and avoid most of the blast here. So you will take 4 points of kinetic damage from that. The cargo is going to take the full 9 points. And he will... and jump down gracefully, and yeah, just kind of get out of the way a little bit range of you, Dak, and you're up.
All right. Yeah, Dax could go ahead and move up and take some shots at him again.
Nice. Nat 20. 16. Healthy hit.
All right, then I'll follow up with some dual wield. Hey, that's
8 will miss.
That's not usual.
15 just hits. 7 more.
All right, how's he looking in general?
He's probably got a couple good ones in him.
Okay. Let's see.
Anything else?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just duck back behind this railing here.
Okay. Alright, that guy's done. So Valen, you're up.
Okay, Valen noticed Krellin fall down, do his little tumble, and I am going to twin force heal again, and this one will be for Krellin, and this one will be for me. And I will use this to let Krellin have an additional hit point onto that. So he actually gains 15.
Okay.
I will take it.
And to full. And I can't remember how much movement. 5, 10, 15. Valen's gonna go here. Hope that gives him a little bit of cover. And that's it.
Alright. This guy up in the corner here is going to... Most everyone's out of range except Dak and Lan. He's going to try and get down to Dak. He's got some quarter cover there. With a 20 to hit. For 11 points of kinetic damage. Max damage there. And this one up here is... he's going to rush around, actually come back. Oh, you know what? And he's going to take a shot at the cargo. And this guy up here is going to try and get Lan. Disadvantage for distance. He rolled 2 natural 18s. But he has a +4, so he's going to negate any cover you would have had. So Lan, you will get 6 points of energy damage from his shot. And we come around to Krellin.
Dead people. I will climb my way back up. Is there like a railing here or anything?
Yeah, pretty much along all that stuff there is.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just climb up, use my bonus action to dash, and get over here. I hope I am. Ooh. Well, it's at disadvantage, but I don't want to get out of the cover after what's happened to me, so I will fire at him at disadvantage and not succeed. And that's my turn.
Yes, a 9 will not get there. All right. Lan, you're up.
All right. It's time for Baldy to go, I think. He's trying to blow up our cargo, so I'm gonna make him my my Ranger's quarry and try to shoot him with a shocking cartridge here.
20 will hit. All right, that takes him down almost all the way. He's looking pretty rough at this point.
Okay, this might kill him because I've got the Ranger's quarry damage and then it's a shocking cartridge.
Yep, that'll be enough. Ranger's Quarry was enough.
Oh, nice. All right, well, that ends Lane's turn.
All right, so Krish is down, and at this point, you guys all hear basically some whistles and some shouting as a number of basically like police show up all over the map. They just rush forward and start shouting, everyone stand down, put your weapons on the ground, cease fighting immediately. And you see they've got weapons drawn and are ready to you know, do what's necessary to stop this, stop what's going on. So Dak.
All right. Dak is going to second wind, which is a D10 plus. All right. And then Dak will, let's see. Move out here next to Krish and hold an action. And if any of the pirate scum continue fighting, he will use his attack back at them.
Okay. Valen?
Valen's gonna look at this officer and signal that he's turning the saber off. He's like, thank goodness you showed up. These hooligans showed up and tried to steal this Republic cargo we were escorting. Please help us. And then that's his turn.
All right. So these guys do start booking it. So he's going to just dash away, and he ends up basically off the map, and one of these guards goes after him. Actually, they'll go pursue him. This one is going to do the same, kind of rush off this way, and you know, these guys will come out and begin giving chase, trying to get after them. And then we have the last guy here who's going to try and use this as an escape as well. So they're all going to basically take off, and for the most part, all the pirates are gone, and then the most of the guards are kind of in pursuit of these guys. But the two guards that are next to you, Valen, are going to still come out, and yeah. So anything else? I assume you guys are all just standing down at this point.
Valen wants to turn to the troopers and be like, do you mind if we search their corpses for med packs? Our team is looking pretty rough at this point. and we don't have anything to heal them back up to snuff.
The officer just looks at you, puts out a hand. He says, let's just hold a second. We're not about to be tampering with a crime scene here. You guys are very much being held for questioning, as is the others that we're pursuing. Would you mind explaining who you are and what you're doing and what's going on here?
Sure. I'm Valencor, a Jedi Padawan at the Almas Academy in the Kalaran system, and we were paid to escort this Republic cargo to Master DeVale, and we were met by that dead bald-looking guy over there named Krish, and he tried to take the cargo off our hands, and we said no, and that's when him and his little friends decided to fight back. And we were just defending ourselves.
And who's we? Who's all with your group?
Well, there's myself. There's the gentleman over there by the bald man, and the Duros over by the crate. And we have a fourth one, but I don't know where he is. I hope they haven't taken him out.
Well, I would suggest that you call him out. We need to make sure that we get a statement from everybody. You see the guards, the officers head over to the body next to Dak, and just kind of, some initial inspection, and one of them calls out and says, Krish now is definitely one of these thugs that runs around these parts, and runs around with, hires in some of the Brotherhood to do his dirty work. So I guess we could owe you a congratulations for taking him down and getting him off the street. It's been a little bit elusive.
Yeah. We encountered him earlier, and he mugged me. So most of the items on him were mine that he stole.
Phelan's just gonna be like, that's correct. I remember that. He shoved a blaster in your face. He was very rude.
I was terrified.
Give me a deception check, Dak. So the officer says, "Is that so, huh?" And he begins like patting down, looking over the body. Says, "Yeah. So what all was it that he took off of you?"
My credits. Grenades are probably not legal, are they? I'm not gonna try to think. Are grenades illegal? Do you remember that from what Reddit told us?
No, those would probably not be legal.
Yeah. Several credits and in my blaster and a key card.
He looks at me and says, "Well, he's got a blaster. Looks like he does have a handful of credits, and I do see a comlink, but that's about it." He takes them and he says, if you say these are yours, then here you go. So he hands over blaster rifle and the comlink, and then 300 credits.
Phelan's gonna... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say, this would be the point where Carlin is like completely stealthily and creepily just shown up right behind the guards, like looking over their shoulders.
Give me a stealth check.
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty involved with the investigations, so.
He's just gonna stand there like a creep.
Okay.
Startle them, they both turn around and shoot you instantly.
Right.
They can try.
He had a gun. You saw him.
So they turn and they do get up. They do see you, Krellin, eventually, and do instinctively kind of raise their weapon, but they turn to you, Vale, and say, "Is this the other one that's with you?"
Yeah, that's him. Oh, thank the Force he's alive. I was worried there for a moment.
Yeah, me too.
By the way, gentlemen, now that you've kind of deduced a little bit who we are, do you mind if we search these guys for medical supplies and administer it to ourselves? That's all I'll look for, honest.
The one that's next to Krish, he looks up. He says, "These guys aren't going to have any medical supplies. You're going to have to, go find those out from a med shop or something. Unfortunately, they're not the types to deal with that. These pirates and whatnot. So, because the one of them did look over Krish. He didn't have anything of that nature. So, sorry. What was your name again?"
Valen Core.
He turns to the Blue Duros, and you, sir?
Land Jolt, you may have heard of me. I'm a notorious bounty hunter in these parts, and he hands out his business cards.
How many cards do you have? You did hand some out to the Jedi last session, so hopefully you have some left.
He went to Vistaprint and got a whole bunch.
Yeah, I imagine I have like they're not very high quality, and on the back there's like an ad. Maybe it's for like Vanster Eaton's. I don't know where he would have gotten them, but they're very cheap.
Nice. He turns to the human next to Krish, says, and sir, your name? Dak?
Oh, that's me, isn't it? Yep, that's me. Ms. Zark.
And they just make notes, then they turn around to the blue-skinned figure, says, and you, your name?
Dax.
All right, they take their notes and say, well, very good. We got wind of this conflict, and lucky for you all, it does seem that your stories match up to the security footage we do have of the area. So it seems that Krish was up to no good and had jumped you guys. So you are all in the clear. And you may carry on with your doings. And then they kind of go over to the two victims. And just kind of looks like they're doing further, processing or taking notes on the situation.
Lan asks for a copy of their report to give to the client to explain the damage to the cargo.
Says, well, once that's completed, we can do that. Really, I can't give anything at this point. You'll have to come down to the station and acquire that. But if you let them know, that'll be available there.
Thank you very much.
Is that where we should also pick up the reward for disposing of this murderous scum?
Oh, you're a regular old bounty hunter, eh?
Well, you told us he'd been causing a lot of trouble in the area, so...
Yeah, so the posted bounty on him was 300 credits, so... I think we're good.
That's not too dangerous, I see.
We don't have too many issues around here, just occasionally a few slip through the cracks. I would suggest that you all keep yourselves under wraps and not go flashing around your weapons and whatnot in these parts. We'll cut you some slack for this moment, but just be aware. So you might get stopped by some other officers if you're not careful.
Good to know.
Thank you.
Gentlemen. Sorry, Dak.
Nope, go ahead.
I was just saying, gentlemen, could you please point us in the way of DeVale's compound? This shipment is his.
They just kind of point down an alley. You guys were really close. Krish and his goons were pretty bold to basically jump you almost outside the door. just trying to get that cargo last minute before you delivered it. So you threw them off decently earlier.
Okay.
But yeah, so.
And then I wanted to turn to the guards and ask them, like, do you mind if my friend records the scene a bit? We've had people like Krish always trying to attack us when we deliver goods, and it would be good to maybe put names to faces, start connecting some dots between our interactions as they are, and maybe we can start to find a pattern. But it's your crime scene and we didn't want to interfere. Figured we would ask first.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, not good.
So they say, sorry, but this is now our investigation, and we can't be, having any more involvement.
That's fine. Would it be possible for us to maybe get a copy of your findings?
As I said, you can come down to the station once the reporting and everything is completed, and be able to see about accessing that.
All right. How long do you think that would take?
Oh, these days could be a few days. You never know.
All right. Well, if we're still around, we'll probably take you up on that. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you.
Jack will head over to the cargo on the repulsor lift and just activate it and start moving it down the alley towards the drop-off point.
All right. So inspecting that, you see that it took some heavy hits, but luckily the core contents are for the most part intact. It was just really the casing is what took the damage. Basically the contents would have been damaged if the crates and the containment would have been fully destroyed, but you're able to hold that off and avoid that. You push it along the rest of the way down the corridor to House de Vale, and you're greeted very courteously by the employees there. They do, kind of give you some furrowed brows as they look over the condition of the cargo, but luckily after their own inspection they do see as well that the contents are fully intact and whatnot, and luckily the outside casing did its job. Amir comes forward and meets you all personally, and he thanks you and says, I appreciate your help in delivering this. Looks like there was some issues on the way though.
Yeah, nothing we couldn't handle, just some pirates looking to get their hands on the cargo.
Yes, well, just like that the other cargo that was stolen recently, explosives in that quantity, definitely sought after, and they can cause a lot of harm. So I assume that's still. Are you also looking for that?
The missing cargo?
Yes.
Or was that the missing ship?
Same thing, I think.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, have you heard any rumors on anything that might have happened with that last shipment?
Unfortunately, no. I'm just happy that Ren was able to get you all to bring this replacement. But as I said, wherever that lost cargo is, it's if it falls into the wrong hands, that can definitely be an issue. The best I can say is, there definitely is a layer of underworld activity here on Druckenwell, and perhaps you can get some information if you dig around there. Just be careful, as there is rumored sympathizers for the Separatists, no matter where in the galaxy. And some of them likely exist here as well.
Well, according to the officers that showed up, the person that attacked us, what's his name? Chris?
Krish.
Krish?
Chris with an H.
Chris?
Yeah.
Krish.
His
Yeah,
name was
Krish.
actually Lan Krish, so I had to change it.
Oh.
Because that was going to be confusing.
Her name was Krish. Apparently worked with the Brotherhood. Perhaps his group is responsible for the last shipment being hijacked as well. He seemed to expect this, so did anyone else know of this shipment being delivered today?
No, I'm not certain of that. We basically just waited for it to be delivered. But these pirate groups, I'm not super familiar with specifically this Brotherhood, but they're definitely all over, and they do what they can to try and hijack shipments and whatnot. That is what they do. So it's very possible that they are involved.
If you don't mind me asking, how many of your shipments have been stopped by these people?
Luckily none, other than this one. So we've just had the one so far, And again, I haven't had any specific dealings with this Brotherhood. This would be, I guess, the first time.
And I understand the nature of delivering cargo and making sure it's secure, meaning that it's safe and also that no one knows what it is sometimes, and it's just delivered from point A to point B. But is there anything about the shipments that were stolen that would make them stand out from all the other ones that weren't?
Not, other than it's a criff load of explosives.
Every time, and then suddenly just.
Well, no, not every time, but I suppose that
Okay.
that.
I guess I was only looking to make sure it wasn't you just started doing explosives and then suddenly someone was
right.
taking the explosives, because otherwise that might indicate that you have somebody on the inside of your own organization taking a look at some sort of manifest, knowing what's coming.
No, I have much trust in my people. I have much trust in Rena. This simply is just a matter of someone paying attention to what's moving, hanging out at the docking bays, and seeing ships come and go, and just being wise enough, that this sort of deliveries are quite common these days. As we are in a time of war, so it's, there's a lot of money to be made with this sort of thing. So,
well, perhaps we could go visit some of the local cantinas or areas such as that, and perhaps find a lead.
Yes, there's definitely a few people you might be able to run into. Definitely look around. Look for a gentleman named Phoenix, F-E-N-I-X. Phoenix can, if you can find him, he can probably help you out.
Might you have any idea of some areas he typically visits?
Just check some of the lower level cantinas. I don't know too much else about him, honestly. I honestly don't even know what he looks like. I just know the name. I know he's one that you go to if you need some information. Sometimes he finds you before you find him, but definitely look around the cantinas and some of the lower levels.
Yeah, fair enough. Before we head out, I don't mean to impose, but myself as well as a few of the rest of the crew took a little bit of a beating getting the cargo here. Might we rest here for a spell to get our faculties back before we head out?
Why, yes, of course. If you have the time yourselves, then certainly. And he kind of like waves a hand, and a couple other members. You can see that just look like, you know, they fit in with House de Vale, come up, and he says, my two officers here will take you to our guest area, and you can relax and do what you need. Would you like some medical personnel to attend to you?
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you. I am just spent. I can't heal these guys anymore.
So he says, yes, certainly. So you guys are taken to a nice area here within the facility. Just a heavy lounge area. They've got, you know, food and drink and very comfortable furniture to just sit and relax. A couple medical professionals come out and check up on each of you, asking what it is, what you could use, what you might need, and will provide can provide you know, 2 hit dice worth of healing if you need that.
I could use some Athorian brandy if you've got any.
The one of them chuckles and says, "Oh, I'm not sure if we have that specific type, but we might have something similar." And she points over to like a little bar area here in the lounge and says, "Please help yourself."
Thank you. Don't mind if I do. And he just goes over and he pulls out his own cup that's like way too large to be for fancy drinks and just starts pouring.
All right. Anything else? Are you guys taking a rest here? I assume.
I might take a short rest.
Okay.
Or whatever people need.
Let me see.
I will be good to go after short.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it'll better than nothing. I can do a short rest.
Okay. So you do what you need to do, rest up a little bit, enjoy a little bit of rest here in the lounge area, and then you are a couple of the members of House de Vale escort you out. Thank you again on the way out for delivering the cargo. Wish you well in your search for the missing cargo, and kind of point you in a direction towards some of the areas that you might be able to find Phoenix.
Were we to collect any payment for the shipment for Renna, or was he gonna like wire transfer to her directly? I can't remember.
Yes, I believe so. I don't think there was anything.
Okay, just make sure.
Yeah.
Whoops, forgot to pick up.
Yeah. Nope. You guys are just making the delivery.
Okay. All right. I guess we will. So that's the group who's up for hitting up a couple of cantinas. See if we can find this Phoenix character.
Ian.
Naturally, I'm in.
All right.
I'm curious.
So you head off through you know, basically the entertainment district here, trying to find this mysterious info merchant, and popping in and out between a few different cantinas or other establishments, armed with only a name. Whoever would like to give me an investigation check.
Ooh, I'll do that. I'm good at those, hopefully. Well, not bad for a 7.
So you first place you go, you dig around and you know, try and get some information. Again, you only know the name, and a few people say, "Oh, we don't know anybody by that name around here." But you know, if you you know, maybe try a few cantinas over. I know sometimes there's a gentleman in there that sounds like what you're looking for.
All right, we venture off.
Okay. So you head over to another place, and you get to this cantina called Botcha's, Botcha. And the sign outside, it's neon glowing, but almost half the letters are gone, so it just says BOCS. And it's pretty. Right when you even get to the door, there's a heavy mix of haze and odor of alcohol, sweat, and some other undistinguishable scents. Very much like the bar cantina in episode 2 that I believe it was Obi-Wan went into. And this place is pretty full. There's creatures of all different species in here enjoying themselves, drinking, having a good time. There is some music being played. There's a central bar there with a couple Ugnaught bartenders who just grunt around as they serve the customers. Yeah.
Valen will go up and order a thing of Corellian brandy.
The bartender just grunts at you, and he throws up 5 fingers for the price.
And
For 5
I'll just
credits.
take 5 credits out and hand it to him. Thank you.
Takes that, pours your drink, slides it over to you.
Is it only 1 drink? Thought there might be more.
Crown will just go find a booth to sit in, if there are.
Yeah, doesn't take too long, but you're able to eventually find a space to go have a seat.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well,
And
sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Valen's gonna order another shot.
Dak's just gonna stand back at a distance and just watch Valen operate and see what his see how it goes for him here with his shots.
Mm-hmm. Krellin's just watching from the booth.
Are they shots or like glasses? Like
Depends on how you
Is he just
take it.
counting?
Any drink's a shot.
any
If
drinks
it's
a shot.
brandy,
Like
it
a-
shouldn't really be shots of brandy. That's a little much. But
Yeah, no, it's definitely this is a sipper that you apparently are showing your youth as a Padawan.
It's naivete.
So, Krellin, just kind of looking about the room, you would notice a group of individuals at a table, and with a pretty animated discussion amongst themselves. You see a Rhodian male and a Gran female, as well as a Basilisk male. And it seems the Basilisk there is very animated himself a little bit, intently listening to the others, and the front of his shirt it looks like it's soaking wet. He takes a drink and he throws it to his face, and it seems that, just like more than half of it just is not making it into his mouth for some reason.
Mm. Okay, I'll just watch this group with great interest. See if anything occurs in the next few minutes.
Dak's gonna go up and join Valen at the bar and order a drink as well.
All right, what are you getting? Same thing?
Yeah, just tell him some type of whiskey.
All right, so he pours something out, and he puts up, he says 3 fingers for 3 credits.
All right.
Valen's gonna lean into Dak and just do not chug this stuff. This stuff is extremely potent, and I immediately regret chugging that first one. I'm gonna nurse the second one pretty hard.
Dak will pick up his glass
Val-
of whiskey.
Valen, give me a
And,
Constitution save.
That's right. Spews chunks all over the bar.
You're doing all right. You're
Oh,
holding it together all right. Dak, you can tell you've probably give me a let's call this a and give me an intelligence check at advantage. All right, so you know your beverages, and knowing you definitely got something a little less, a little subpar than what Valen has there. You can tell right away, and likely the cost reflects that. So it's definitely not the worst thing you've had, but it's definitely not the best.
All right. Is the bartender still? I'm gonna.
They're kind of running around,
motion
yeah.
him. Okay, I'm gonna motion him to come back over.
Yep, he kind of hobbles over, and they just seem like they're constantly grumpy, and he just grunts out at you, wondering what you need.
I'll take another one of these, and I'll point at the glass. And I'm also looking for someone. Perhaps you could help.
Says, I just serve drinks. What do you want?
Take out 50 credits and put on the counter with my hand on it and say, I'm looking for someone that goes by the name of Phoenix. Have you heard of them?
Phoenix? Yeah. Yeah, he's just over there. And just throws his hand over, just in a direction, kind of towards Krellin, and then a few tables away, where there is a group of 3 individuals in an animated conversation.
Which one is he?
The one with the 4 arms. Big loud one.
Does that narrow it down? I'm not sure on the other 2 species you mentioned besides rodent.
Yeah, Gran. What Gran is the
They have like the
cow
the
face
eyes.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 3-eyed dog dudes.
That's right. Yeah.
Basilisk is the guy from Dex's Diner.
Yeah.
Oh, did you say basilisk? I must have missed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They actually list him
right.
as an Ojum in this adventure, which is, I think, the planet they come from, and then at some point they must have renamed them as Basilisk. It's kind of interesting. But anyway.
What does he like to drink?
Alcohol?
Yeah, but some species can't have certain kinds of alcohol. Like if we drank what the Gamorreans drank, we'd be dead.
Yeah.
We can't touch that stuff. Stuff's like
Uh,
pond water that's been
You
rotting
should
for a
you
million
should ask for a Boganoga, Valen.
Yeah, my favorite. That's a good one.
Some
and
inside
Dak will,
there.
yes, Dak will thank him for the information. Take the refilled drink, leaving the credits on the bar, and head over towards where Valen's sitting, or not Valen, Krellin.
Okay. So yeah, you get over there, and then it becomes clear where this gentleman that the bartender was pointing out.
All right,
And then
I'll
you
just,
see, same thing. You see the Rhodey and the Gran, and then the the Basilisk there, the 4 arms, and again, you now see that he's just got in front of his chest. It seems like drenched.
All right, so I won't sit down. I'll just stand next to the booth where Krellin is, and just say, "Well, looks like Phoenix is that one over there." He'll gesture over towards the group.
Lan goes up to the bar, and he puts 5 credits down and just grunts at one of the Ugnaughts.
Just comes over, looks at you, and kind of gives a grunt back and shrugs his shoulders like, what do you want?
Something big.
So he just shakes his head, turns around, grabs a large glass, and it just looks like he's just grabbing a bunch of random stuff and just fills it up.
Oh no.
You're not even sure what it is, and slides it back over to you.
Perfect. Lan grabs it, and then he walks by Fenix and accidentally spills it all over him.
All over who? You? Or Fenix?
All over Fenix.
You're spilling it on him?
Yeah. And then after he spills, I'm so sorry. Let me make it up to you. Let me buy you a drink. I apologize.
He's just like, what the heck are you doing? You've had a few too many of these things? You see the other two with him are just kind of really like put off, like how, you know.
Dak will look at Krellin and just say, in the future, let's not have the Duros be the welcoming party.
Yes, he may have ended our mission before it even began.
Yeah, this is off to a great start.
Does Valen see any of this while he's sitting there drinking his drink?
I mean, it's very possible, yeah.
He's probably seen it happen like 2 or 3 times. He's got
doing brandy shots. He's like,
how big's the cantina? Like, would you could walk in and see the whole cantina, or is there like other rooms?
Not necessarily other rooms, but you've got a good lay of the land.
Okay, like the one from A New Hope on Tatooine. You just kind of can walk in and
Sure, yeah. So this gentleman, he just says, he says, I assume you're after something for quite the entrance like that.
Lan, he smiles at him and says, well, you got me. And he pulls up a chair and he says, I'm actually looking for work. I'm a bounty hunter. You know, I've got some debts to pay, and I hear you're connected.
I don't have bounties. I have information. I assume that's the reason you're pointed in my direction. He turns to the 2 people that are with him at the table, and he gives them a nod each, and then they dismiss themselves and leave you alone with the basilisk there at the table. He hasn't really like done anything about the spilt drink. He just kind of has let it, you know, lay all over him as well. And he says, so what is it that Fenix can do for you? What may Fenix provide for you?
Well, yeah, I'm a bounty hunter, but I mean, let me level with you here, Fenix. It just don't pay the same as it used to. I just bagged a guy today, 300 credits. That's it. That's all he was worth. I need something that's gonna give me a big payday.
Well, here's the problem, my friend. People usually pay me for information, so you might be on the wrong end of the deal here. There's something you want to know, I can tell you that, but again, that's going to cost you.
Well, see, that's the thing. I figure this will be a, you know, I scratch your back, you scratch mine type of thing.
I've got a big back, and there's lots of people trying to scratch it.
Well,
who of those people is a Jedi?
A basilisk fellow like you has probably got more than a few enemies, and well, I haven't met anything I can't shoot, so.
No, I don't have much enemies. I do very well. I know Fenix knows a great deal, and you know, my clients understand that, regardless of their affiliation, and I do well. So again, there's something I can help you with in the realm of information I can provide, but of course it'll cost you. Usually the initial rate starts at 5,000 credits. And I'd say we're looking a little firm there for now after you spilt a perfectly good drink.
Dak looks over at Krellin and says, "Do you think we've let him squirm on his own long enough?"
I don't know. I'm quite enjoying the show. But you're free to do something if you'd like.
All right. Dak will come over, but not acknowledging that he knows Lan. Just say, if Phoenix, I presume, as I pull up a chair next to the guy. I'll say, if you two are done discussing whatever business you have, I'm here on a matter I'd like to discuss with you, Phoenix.
He looks at you, acknowledges, and he kind of looks towards Lan. He says, well, I don't think we really had much business to discuss, him and I, so he turns to you, Lan. He says, so unless, as I said, you're looking for information, nothing else I can help you out with. If you're looking for bounties, you're gonna check the guild hall.
Well, I just have two things to say to you, my friend. Number one, that drink wasn't worth a damn. Really, don't miss having spilt it. It tasted rather terrible. And number two, here's my card in case you change your mind. And I slide the card over, and it's just soaked with like the drink, I assume, that's spilled all over the table. And then I turn around and walk back over to the bar.
You see Phoenix just kind of shake his head. He just doesn't really know, and he looks at you, Dak, and he says, and that is one interesting fellow. I'd be sorry to be found along in his company, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Phoenix,
pity
what
the
can I
people.
do for you? I'm sorry I didn't catch your name.
My name is what did I use before for my fake name? Zark.
Sorry. Hail Zark.
My name's Zark. Maybe also my name's Krellin, because Krellin thought that was a good idea to use my name. Now, name Zark. I'm in the transport business.
Nice to meet you, Zark. What is it Phoenix can do for you?
Likewise. Well, a shipment of ours that I was not involved in directly I don't know if it was a few weeks ago or not, whatever time period, just a little while back, seems to been hijacked by pirates. And I was told if anybody knows anything about anything, you were the person to see.
Yes, that rings a bell.
Of course, I'd be willing to compensate you for this information should it prove to be useful in the recovery of these stolen items for my client.
Is what, of course, but we don't work on, Phoenix doesn't work on reimbursement. So, my information is always good. So, if you have an offer, I'll listen. But as I told that quite interesting Duros over there, and I'm gonna start at 5,000 credits for the information. I understand that this cargo you're looking for is quite valuable, so I feel that my price is fair.
I was going to ask, do we have any idea of what the recovery of the cargo would be to know 5,000 is?
I thought that Rena gave you payment. I think she's doing 2,000 apiece.
For if we can recover the other one?
I think like basically completing the full job, yeah. And then potentially more than that, depending on how well you take care of the situation. Give me an insight check as well. Okay. You feel that, Phoenix is, definitely the bargaining type. So, if
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to say, if the recovery effort's only worth like 5,000, then it's not worth paying 5,000 for it. So okay. Well, 5,000, my friend, seems a little steep for this particular shipment. Perhaps
it's a load of explosives out here. The freighter crew brought it in a couple days ago and disappeared real quick, quicker than's natural. That's for sure. It's a cargo like that's worth plenty.
Well, that depends on who you're selling it to. I could probably offer 3,000 for the information, taking you at your word that it will be good and lead us to the recovery.
Thinks on it a second, and he says, well, if you can give me, I'll do the 3,000 and give me one of those drinks that drunken idiot spilt all over me. He's kind of like licking his lips and almost like the air about him. He's just, I love me a bloody rancor.
All right. You have yourself a deal.
I'm assuming Valen can hear this. He'll just order one up and bring it on over.
Okay.
How many credits are they?
I think 3 credits is what, yeah.
Oh, it's a 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, Phoenix kind of continues. He says, as I said, there is lots of value in this cargo. You currently couldn't buy a bomb if you sold your sister. Everything's been bought up. Gets bought almost before it comes onto the market. Things been going quiet. Too quiet. I think something big is going on. Just under the surface. I can't put my, 20 fingers on it myself, but mark me, there's something heating up.
Well, let's hope that the stolen cargo hasn't all been sold off. Otherwise, this won't be a very successful recovery.
Hopefully. Yeah, I know there's a group of those separatist sympathizers that have gotten some strong creds. They've been doing some stirring of the pot, rumbling about how the Senate got no right to have an army, how the Republic is sinking like a bantha in a swamp.
It's interesting times throughout the galaxy, that's for sure, with this war going on.
Indeed. I've sources told me that some of these sympathizers have a ship full of explosives and are programming a droid to run it into one of the acclimators.
Valen's gonna lean in and pay a little closer attention.
It's acclimators at a Republic warship or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that like the Star Destroyer, Republic Star Destroyer?
the Venator is the big like Star Destroyer one, and then the Acclimator is like smaller one.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find an actual picture.
Acclimator
like a
class assault
Dorito.
ship.
You see Fennec kind of waiting for you guys to maybe kind of, come along with him in what he's offering here information wise, and maybe try and put some things together there. But he says, well, it so happens that I might know where to find that ship.
I have a feeling our missing ship and missing explosives might be the one you're referring to.
I'd place a bet that it was, yes. It's ship's called the First Light.
That's the one.
It's in landing platform 11B8.
Any ideas on when this attack was supposedly going to take place?
Not specifically, but I'd say pretty soon. He kind of looks around and says, to be honest, you might want to get there actually as soon as you can.
Well then, apologies on cutting our conversation short. Perhaps I'll join you for one of these bloody rancors next time. I'll set the credits on the table and nod and say thank you for the information and start heading out.
Gives you a nod and a little salute, two of his arms, and he throws back the rest of his drink, and again, like, half of it just, like, seems to go all over his chest. Give me, Valen and Dak, give me insight checks. All right. So Valen, you think that he, like, with as much as he's spilt on him already, you think that he's purposeful in that. Just a little something you kind of pick up on as you walk away, that, you know, he's enjoying himself a little bit, but he doesn't put it all down because he wants to keep his wits about him. Just kind of that behavior is, you know, it's an odd behavior, but that's what you pick up on. So.
Okay.
All right, so I guess Valen had kind of come over and heard the conversation. Go over to the booth where Krellin is. If Land's still at the bar and looks over our way, flag him over and give
Land
a
is,
pat on
Land is coming toward you with 4 bloody rancors in his arms.
Dak will stand aside and make a clear path for Land to not get too close with those drinks after seeing what happened previously. Dak will relay the information that looks like we need to get down to hangar 11B.
11B8. Yes.
11B8. Looks like our Rena's missing ship and missing explosives might be used in a attack coming on the Republic.
Do we have the specs for that ship? Like, did Rena give us those?
Let me see.
Like, if we were to report the ship for a crime or something, would we have the information to give to whomever patrols for that stuff?
Yeah, let me check. It says... I was thinking, I'm looking at that earlier, and it doesn't, I don't think it specifically says what that ship was. So just, you know, nondescript freighter, essentially. Trying to see if it said what the... Yeah, it just says freighter here. It's not, doesn't look like it gives any specifics.
But it is going by the name First Light as
Yes.
far as we know.
Yep.
Okay. I'll go up to the Ugnaught bartender and ask him, like, I left something off planet. Do you know where a hollow station is?
He just kind of grumbles you and you know, points outside the door. But he says, "Yeah," and basically tells you, you know, there's like down the block, you'd be able to find one.
Okay. And then I'll go back to the gang and I'll tell them, like, we need to get there fast, but we also should probably at least alert. What was his name? Renage?
Mm-hmm.
Should alert Master Jha at least. Let him know that something might be coming his way. We
Okay.
don't have a ship description, but we have the name, and that might be enough. Any heads up they get is better than nothing.
Right. So you do reach out and try to contact Rennie, and you don't get him directly, but you get an aide, and they basically, they thank you for the information, but they do say, we would ask that you, we suggest that you confirm these rumors, and I will try and contact Rennie and let him know, but for now, we would concern ourselves with more concrete evidence of this situation. There is much going on at this time.
Like, I understand that, but just be on alert. It could be coming your way, and we don't even know it yet. If we can't get there in time to stop it or confirm, you need to know.
Very well.
We'll go find the evidence we need. And then I'll just hang up.
Yep.
This is the second time we've tried to help out the Republic, and both times they don't seem too interested. I say if their ship gets hit with explosives, well, that's on them. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it.
That's a lot of lives lost. Lives
Yeah,
that don't need to be lost. Besides,
we tried.
So
You
long
hate
as
the
the lives aren't ours.
you don't like the Republic much, do you, Dak?
I don't have a dog in this fight.
Well,
Plus, from what I hear, any lives lost, they'll just churn them out of the factory for some more.
it's still life. It's cloned or not. But I know enough about biology to actually like just lay into him about cloning and like, how they're really just carbon copies of another person.
Honestly,
They're
this
just like
well, I mean, I guess you could maybe know a little bit, but you wouldn't know about, like, you know.
I mean, just the general idea of cloning.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Give
I know
me
about it, and I'm an idiot. It's so.
just organic
Um,
droids, aren't they?
give me
Krellin
an
leaves
just
before
give me an
anything
intelligence
happens.
check, Valen. All right. Yeah, you probably, aren't going to give the given Dak's stubbornness, I would say you're probably not going to get a convincing argument.
All right, Dak. Look at it this way then. If you save the Republic, that's twice they've needed your help. You get to gloat about that in every cantina all across the Outer Rim. That's bragging rights, especially with what's going on now. Think of all the
Oh.
extra contacts you could make.
Well, I didn't
I
say I
don't
wasn't going to go stop the shipment. I was just saying if we can't, we did at least try. So
Mm,
we are going to go try to recover this missing cargo since we've been paid to do.
all right. I'll get you someday.
Alrighty, so you guys heading towards the docking bay, the landing platform, I should say?
Lead on, Captain.
I think so. Krellin, you getting ready to say something?
No.
Oh, I thought you were...
Krellin's outside. As soon as Valen started talking, he just left.
Oh, okay.
He's not even
So
there.
we'll-
Boring conversation anyway.
He saw where this was going, and he's like, "No."
Valen,
so walk outside.
Valen, did you indulge in the bloody rancor that Lan got the group?
Oh, I didn't know he got one.
He came back with everybody. Okay, so
I had my 2 Corellian brandies and
that was it. All right. So you
Lan
all.
doesn't want it to go to waste, so he just chugs it.
Oh,
All right, Lan, you give me a Constitution save.
Okay.
All right, you're doing pretty good. So you guys race through Druckenwell's heavy traffic, heading towards this landing platform 11B8 to hopefully find this missing ship and its missing cargo. You do come upon the first light, seemingly loaded and ready to go to take off. The engines are whining in their pre-flight power-up. You see the landing ramp there the boarding ramp is down, but as you come to it, it is beginning to rise and close up into the ship at this point as you come in.
is there any is there anything tall near the ship?
like
It looked like it could be rended or thrown onto the ship with force throw or
no.
no, nothing like that.
Basically, Dak, what are you doing?
I am going to make a run for the
ramp?
landing ramp and see if I can
Okay.
get to
Land?
before it completely shuts.
I'm gonna dash.
Okay. Valen?
How do we know how far away from it we are? I might have missed.
You can get there.
Okay, I'm gonna dash.
Okay. Krellin?
Full speed ahead.
Okay.
I'm
So
expecting Krellin to say, Krellin's going to sit down and
Yeah.
watch and see what
I was
happens.
thinking about it.
if any hesitance, if Valen would have tried to do something else, you guys would have missed the boat. So you guys are able to rush forward and in the last moments get onto the boarding ramp of this ship, climb aboard as it closes behind you. You stand now on this freighter in basically, you know, some of the corridors of the ship, the hallways that link the various areas. Your initial scan seems that there's no one on the ship, at least where you can see right now. There's nothing. If you turn, you go to your right, you'll head towards the front of the ship, towards the cockpit areas and whatnot. And then it's the it would be kind of the living quarters and whatnot. And then if you go to the back, would be the main cargo hold areas.
All right. I think Dak would head to the front, like the cockpit area, to see if we can get control of the ship. So remember right, I think Fennec said it was they were using a droid potentially to out of the ship. Okay.
Correct.
So assuming that the droid might be up there potentially to disable, it will head towards the cockpit.
Okay. Yeah, so you head up there and you do notice there's no one else in there except for an astromech droid.
Hello there, little droid.
General Zark.
Stand down, soldier. The war's over.
Yeah, the droid just kind of seemingly gives a little bit of a beep acknowledgement, but you can see that he's plugged into the system, and so.
Okay. As I look at the droid, does it look like he's been wired or anything to like prevent tampering with?
Give me a technology check. Doesn't look like. Nope, he looks standard astromech droid. He's just, hooked up as normal as you would be, used to.
Okay. I'd jump on the comms and unless the group's with me, I don't know if everybody came with me or if they're hanging back, but would radio to them, particularly Lan and Krell, and say, "Hey, got a droid up here. I'm able to use your help in trying to get this thing disabled."
Land speaks binary, so Land comes running and starts talking to the droid. Says, "Hey there, little fella. What's your job on this boat?"
He beeps in reply, and you understand that to just say he just replies that he's programmed to fly the ship.
Well, sounds like you're doing a good job, but we might need to take manual control here. How do we take you off the controls and put my buddy Dak in the pilot seat?
He just replies and says, "It is his job, his task to fly this ship, and it is against his programming to do otherwise.
Well, let's see if we can change that. Land pulls out a slicer kit.
All right, go for it. So you just kind of tap into the droid and try to basically override its programming, and you are successful. You're able to get the droid away from the controls of the ship.
Nice. Well, it's all yours, Dak.
All right. Guess I would go
Give me
into
everyone.
the...
Give me perception checks, please. All right, everyone there. So Krellin would notice, and as an operator on other ships, probably right up his alley. But this ship does have security cameras kind of placed throughout the ship.
I will point that out to the captain.
Well, that means we're probably being watched. Let's see if we can get these things shut off.
I will handle that, and I will go around the ship and shoot every single one I find.
All right, so if you start making your way around doing that, you get to, you handle the ones you see up front of the ship, and then you head towards the back to the cargo holds. There's two like main sections of the cargo hold, like port side, starboard side, and you go to the one side, and you do come across, seemingly packed to the gills of just crates and whatnot, and upon quick inspection, it's not hard to tell, but this looks like your lost cargo. Just explosives everywhere in this room, and they seem meticulously wired together, rigged up for basically a massive bomb. This isn't something like, oh, I'm gonna take myself a little bit of a grenade off the pile. These things are all rigged up, ready to go in here. You do see a couple cameras in here as well that you're able to take out if that's what you're doing.
Yes, I will destroy them.
Okay. And then you head over to the other section of the hold area, and it leads into, there's a hallway there that leads into a sub-hold, and as you walk in, you do see that there are two figures waiting for you, and they just call out, hey, you stop! And... all right, so the rest of you guys are where you are. Krellin, you are here in the back.
Wonderful.
And these two pirates have a couple blasters trained on you as you approach. So let's get some initiative going.
It's just him right now, right?
Yes, you guys are essentially unaware.
Especially since I've been going around the entire ship and shooting everything. If more shooting starts happening, it's not going to sound very different.
Right.
Well, your pistol an energy weapon?
No, it's a slug, so you might notice if their energy blasts are loud enough, I suppose.
Yeah, I would say that everyone else would be... I'd say you could probably hear it at least. If you... yeah, but... Yeah. Did you roll, Krellin?
Oh, bad.
I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick.
That's fine. And actually, I guess
Don't the rest of us go ahead and get in this queue?
yeah, roll in there, and then because then it'll be a number of rounds for you to get to where you need to go. So.
Oops.
Yeah, so just oh, you got tokens all over the place. Oh, I see why.
Yeah, I dropped one up here and I couldn't see it anymore. So what missing?
I don't bring tennis what? Oh, sorry.
Whoop whoop, doing a little dance.
Okay. Are we all in? I think just Valen. Valen, you back yet?
Nope.
There you are. Hey, roll initiative.
I did.
Okay, cool.
Did it not apply?
Nope, I just didn't see it yet, so we're good.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So, you guys don't hear anything yet. So, as far as you know, I guess we would jump down to Krellin. You will be first to act here. So,
Well, I guess the one thing I
Yeah.
would have done is taken the ship off its current course, so it's no longer headed towards the
Okay.
fleet.
Yeah. The droid was basically gonna handle that, so there wasn't gonna be a programmed, autopilot beyond that. It needed the
Okay.
droid to deal with that. So, but
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
that's fine. All right. So Krellin, you are up. There are two pirates in front of you. Pull up their blasters and just yell out, "Who are you and what are you doing here?"
I'm the cargo inspector. He says, like, as a question. And then he dashes in the corner and just tries to shoot at one of them around the corner.
Okay. Which one you going after?
The one on the top.
All right. 24 will hit.
7.
All right.
And don't think I can really do anything.
The rest of you guys give me a perception check. All right. Dak, you're a little focused. You think you might have heard something. Valen, you for sure, you heard a shot go off. This initial one, you definitely picked up on this something as that goes off. So, anything else, Krellin?
No. Probably just duck in the corner and
Okay.
that'd be it.
So this one here, he yells out, and he just says, "We got company. Those things ready to go?" And he's gonna just rush over towards you, and he's gonna strike out.
Wonderful.
And that's gonna be a 12 to hit, so that's a miss. Lan, you did not hear anything yet, so you're just kind of doing whatever. This other guy is, you see him go into this room, and it's not going to give you too much view here from where you are. You see him rush in, and you can you just hear him kind of talking to somebody, and he's just saying, somebody else is on the ship. We need to get this thing going and get launched. And then at that point, you hear the sounds of a droid moving. And then a droid comes out and looks at you and just says in his droid voice, intruder, stand down. And it is going to just make a heavy swipe with its droid arms. And that's gonna be, oh, that's gonna miss for sure. But he's gonna try one more time. 22 will hit.
Correct.
And that attack comes down and does 8 points of kinetic damage to you. Dak, you kind of heard something, but not enough to, really give you any concern. This other guy is gonna, you see somebody else, Krellin, come into view, and he just got his blaster up on the ready. There's another figure. You hear some commotion inside, other people talking and just saying, we've got about 15-20 seconds and we're good to launch. Take care of them. And they're gonna just hear some more footsteps. Somebody else stays. All right, we'll come down to Valen finally. And Valen, you're up. You heard a shot go out, and it definitely strikes you as abnormal.
Okay.
Just gonna go ahead
How
and
far
reveal
away
all
are they?
this. So he's probably a good, 2 rounds of full dash to get to him.
A full dash. Okay.
Round and a half, but
Well, I was trying to think, because I have phase walk that lets you pour it 30 feet.
okay.
So I'm just kind of curious as to what the actual. But if I'm
that'd
not
give
going to
you
get to him until
90.
the second turn anyway.
Yeah, yep. Not until you'll get there on your second turn, I'll say.
Okay. So I guess I'll just do first turn full on dash, and I'll just shout out to Dak and Lan, "We've got company in the back," and I'll ignite the lightsaber and run down the hallway.
All right, Krellin.
In defiance of this droid, I will try to electrocute him.
Okay. You reach out and unfortunately you strike against the droid, but it seems that its plating does just enough of what it needs to do to shrug off your attack.
Well, suppose I will stay where I am.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think I can do anything. That will be it.
Okay. I need to add. Nope, that'll be on that guy's turn. He's on 20. Okay, cool. All right, so the one in front of you is just going to take an attack. A 15 to hit.
Hits.
And that hits. All right, so that is 9 points kinetic damage as he hits you with his vibro blade. Lan, you are up. You have been given a cry from Valen that there's company on the ship, and you've seen him take off.
Yeah, I'm gonna full on dash as well.
Okay.
Try to get this possible.
All right. So another guy comes out and sees just kind of out here. Let's see. He's gonna go. Yeah, he'll just stay there and make sure he's on alert for anyone else coming up. The droid is gonna take a swipe. $18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And then he swipes again with a 17 to hit.
Also hits.
Okay. First one is 5 points and 8 on the second one, so 13 total. Dak?
Yeah, Dak will head that direction to the back as quick as he can.
All right. So these guys are. What's that?
How far back? Like, is it like a one turn to get back there, or is it going to take more movement?
You will get where you are on the map at the end of movement and dash on your second turn.
Okay, because I do have that growing momentum ability that I discovered that I didn't use previously. That would give me extra movement speed. So I don't know if that would help or not to get there quicker.
It'll help with your next turn. What does that give you?
An additional 10 feet of movement.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Each round.
Mm-hmm.
Would you get that with your dash as well? What does that specifically do? Does it add to your movement speed?
It basically lets me cast bursts of speed or whatever, the force power. Target speed increases by 10 feet until the power ends.
Okay, so
I assume if your base is
you're gonna
30,
get,
now it's 40. So if I dash, it's 80.
Yeah. So with that, I will say you can get there on your next turn without a dash, so you don't have to utilize a dash. All right, so that guy's just looking. You hear a voice again, Krellin, as you cling to life, just saying, we're almost there. We're almost ready to launch. Hold them off. Is this ship up in the air yet? And yeah, they come around. Valen, you are able to, if you're going to either dash or phase walk, you're able to get there.
How far away would I be if I just moved and then before the dash or phase walk? Are they within eyesight?
You would be, you'd be like 30 away from where you are.
Oh, so that would be either one of those would be enough to actually put me on the combat map.
Your regular movement plus one of those other options, yes.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think he's just gonna dash and get on the map.
All right.
I'll leave him where he's at on the map.
And then any bonus actions?
Oh wait, that's right. It is my forgot about that. I thought I'd just have to be dashing the whole time.
Is phase walk a bonus action?
It is.
Yeah.
But if I'm already in range, that's not terribly helpful. But
well, because you're using your action to dash. If you use phase walk, which I know it costs a point or whatever, but you would then have your action when you come into the room. Otherwise, you're using your action right now to dash.
Okay, I wouldn't be able to quicken a power for a bonus action. Correct?
No, not because you don't have two bonus actions. Oh wait, no.
Because I didn't use the bonus action, but I'd quicken it to make it a bonus action instead of.
No, you could do that. Yeah, actually. Yeah, why not?
Exactly what I'm gonna do. I am going to quicken Oh. I'm gonna quicken project on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 3d4 plus 3. Come on, come on. A little bit better. Not
All
that
right.
much. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
And with that, because that's a light side power, I get the Ashla extra +1 to my health. Temporary for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll do it.
All right. Krellin.
I will try to. Yeah, I'll try to shock the droid again. Okay. This attack.
All
I
right,
hope
so you
lands.
reach out, and this time you definitely are able to connect very well. 24 will hit. Go ahead and give me the regular damage.
Okay.
7, and then that is lightning, so disadvantage here on the save. And that is going to be, it's a dexterity save.
Yes. DC 14.
Unfortunately, they rolled a 12 and a 13, and they do have enough to push them over the line. So, surprisingly, this droid resists the lightning shock from your weapon, but you do get that initial attack on it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll stay here then.
Okay. All right, so
Yeah.
the guy in front of you is gonna just try and take you down. And that's gonna be a 9, so he will not. Lan, you with full movement and a dash would be able to get here.
So I just come into the room and I've used my action to dash, right?
Correct, and because you don't have it as a bonus action, right? I don't think
Right.
any. Yeah,
But I can use my bonus action on this turn, right?
you can. Yes.
I want to use it to throw a tactical barrier on Krellin. So
Hey.
Krellin will have +2 AC.
How much?
Okay.
+2 AC.
Okay. All right, so the Duros rushes up, gets into the hallway, and lets out this glowing barrier surrounding Krellin to hopefully stave off any future attacks for now. And yeah, we get to this guy here, sees you guys come in, and he's going to pull his blaster up and point it towards you, Lan, as you arrive. And that's going to be a 12 to hit, so that should miss. The droid is going to... yeah, it just took a hit from Krellin, so it's going to go after you. It's got a couple hits coming in. A nat 1, and then a nat 2. Wow. Lucky. Dak.
All right. I guess I'm going to use my regular movement to arrive.
Do you still have that extra bonus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It lasts for an hour.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, so I'm, I guess, here now.
Yep.
All right. I will draw my blasters and target the one closest here to Krellin and take a shot.
Okay. 18 will definitely hit. All right.
All right, then I will follow up with a miss and a miss.
All right, a couple other shots. Trying to be careful to not hit Krellin. Delicate self. The next 2 miss. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. So this guy is gonna come in and join, and he's gonna go after you, Dak. He just joined the fight with a 21 to hit.
Okay.
And that will be 9 points of energy damage as he fires a shot amongst you all. You hear from inside, you guys hear yelling at whatnot, and you hear a voice just yelling about getting the ship going, that the pods are ready to launch. Why are we not in the air? And it says, it seems that the droid's offline. I need to see if I can reprogram it. And says they should have it done in a few seconds. This guy here is going to come down and join the fight and take a shot down at Valen. 10 to hit at a miss.
That's a miss.
You hear another voice from inside. It says, well, just hurry up and get this thing airborne. We got to get going. Valen, you're up.
Okay. Oh, we don't have those health bars, do we? Those have to be done every time.
Yeah, I just need to fix it before, but
Okay. I know. Growlin's looking bad. So I'm running up to him, and I'm going to, as an action, administer a trauma kit
okay.
and heal him for 1d6 plus 4. 8 points.
That is helpful.
And take those away. And then I am going to quicken. No. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna quicken cast Force Technique. Which
Okay.
is just that, and I make a just a regular melee attack. Does that melee attack use my Force modifier, or is it my regular
You make a melee weapon attack. So those are. Yeah, basically, you're just gonna make an attack with your lightsaber. I assume you're using your lightsaber, right?
Yeah.
So just
that's
make
what
an
I-
attack with your lightsaber.
and then I
Okay.
want to add Defiant to that, a D4,
Okay.
just to make sure it hits.
All right. That'll definitely hit. And then, so it does the regular damage. So give me that on the lightsaber. All right.
Okay.
That is enough.
Okay. Oh, does that take him down?
Yeah.
All right. Good enough.
Okay.
All right.
Anything
And
else?
that's now that he's out of the way. No, I think I'm good there.
All right. Krellin.
All right, I will. It's a classic, so I'm going to try to shock the droid. Will be
Nice. Nat 20.
Wonderful.
Okay. 10 points. And they will save this time. I mean, sorry, they will fail this time.
Oh, I was
Sorry, yeah.
God damn this droid. So it's 2d4, right?
Let me see.
Or was that...
No, they just get. Yes, they're vulnerable.
Well, I know they're.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I know they're vulnerable, but does the crit apply to something like that?
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Why not?
Okay, so then it's whatever this is.
It's double of this, right?
Wonderful.
Nice. He's on his last
18.
wire. He's looking super rough. Anything else?
I'm going to give it the middle finger. That'll
Okay.
be my turn.
All right, that guy's down. Lan, you are up.
Okay. Well, this robot looks nearly dead. I think I can probably try to flame sweep and take him a couple of these guys.
Okay. What's the... Oh, you got it.
Yeah, sorry, I had to look for the
What's...
cone
Is it
thing.
15?
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone.
You can probably... I mean, you could get... kind of iffy. Yeah, you can
I
get
could
those
get the
two.
robot in that. Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Okay,
I
yep.
didn't think I could get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got to make a dex save.
All right. So the pirate is gonna save, but the droid is not, and that's gonna take him out. He was on his last bit anyway. So half on a save.
Yeah, half damage on a save.
All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna step back a bit so that I don't get overrun. That's it.
Okay. So this guy here, he's going to run in here, and he's going to run in and close the door behind him. And you can hear him yelling, though. They're putting up a good fight. He yells. He says, "TZ is down. What's the situation? We got to get out of here." Droid is down. Dak, you're up.
All right. You said the person that had yelled about reprogramming the droid or doing something was in this room.
Yeah, you heard that from in there.
Okay. Go and get to the doorway here. And this guy just ran in. Well, this guy's at the computer console, I guess. I'll assume that he's the one trying to do the reprogramming of the droid.
Right.
And take a shot at him.
The door is locked in front of you.
Oh, it's locked? Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, Is there a way to unlock it?
Yeah, you can try. It's
Trying to lock. So
you can give me a slicer's kit check.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. You can continue keep working on it, but you're not able to get into it as of yet.
All right.
All right. And so this guy down here sees you making an attempt to break in there, and it's gonna shoot at you with a 14 to hit. It's gonna miss.
Miss.
All right. Being at the door there, Dak, you can hear, a little muffled, but you still can hear that same voice that's been going on. Saying, I've got the droid reprogrammed. The pods are ready to launch. Everyone get locked in, and we'll be out of here shortly. And then all of you feel the ship. You feel it begin to take off and lift off the ground. This guy here is going to take a shot. This other guy, take a shot at you, Dak. A 9 to hit, that'll miss. All right. This guy's going to rush up, head towards the pod. Valen, you are up.
Okay. Did we hear them say that about that droid, or was that just Dak?
Give me a quick perception check.
Question. Since my dex is higher, would I technically be before him?
Before Valen?
Yeah, we have the same initiative.
I mean, technically. If that's gonna make a difference here.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but I was
So
some.
you can go.
Okay. I will try to squeeze in beside Dak, possible. And I would, as a bonus action, I use my security kit to try to pick the lock.
Okay. Well,
Or slicers, either one.
yeah, it's slicers. Valen, yes, you would hear that well enough. All right, Krellin, you are able to get the door open.
Okay.
Dak had made a little bit of progress, but you're able to come in behind him and take care of it. So
I would.
the door slides open, revealing the one pirate there. The other two look like they're outside of. You can definitely see the one straight ahead of you. It looks like he's stepping into some kind of a door. It seems like basically an area full of escape pods.
Okay. I will, against my better judgment, run in beside this guy, and I will try to hack.
Okay. 19 will hit. All right. That actually is enough to take him out.
Oh.
He was
Wonderful.
already hurt, so.
Yeah, that would be my turn.
Okay. Now Valen.
Valen's gonna turn to land. That droid they were talking about was the one that we reprogrammed already, right? Like, would we have picked up on that?
You would assume so.
Because we just took out this one and
Right.
there's not another droid.
We should have just destroyed it.
I'm just gonna tell Lan, go take care of that droid now.
No, that's a nice droid. I'm not gonna kill that droid
I
for no
didn't say
reason.
kill, I said take care of. You're the expert.
Ah, well, all right.
15, 20. I like that. Okay. Valen's gonna move to here. And then these two dudes.
Are you doing something for your extra movement there?
Did I have extra movement? 5, 10, 20, 20.
How much? What's your speed? 30 feet?
30. Should I have been here? Did I miscount?
If you're going
I
through
was here.
DAC, that's double movement. It just seemed like quite a bit. Because weren't you right here?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
5, 10. Oh, so this sidestepping thing wouldn't have been.
So really, I mean,
wouldn't
you'd
have been
be.
5.
I mean, probably right there.
Where?
Yeah,
It just swapped
right
out
here.
dead body.
Sorry. Right where that guy's at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Either way, I just needed to be within sight of them. And I am going to so many options to do to these motherfuckers. I'm gonna twin force throw at both of them, and I want them to smack into each other. So they must make a strength saving throw, DC 15.
Nat 1 and. Think. Yeah, they'll both fail.
All right, so they take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Colliding with each other, and I don't think anything happens to them. Like, they don't fall down, do they? No, they don't.
So we'll say that they kind of go like that.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Okay.
And that'll do her.
All right, Lan, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna take a quick shot at this guy right across from me, 5 spaces.
Yep.
With my rifle.
27 will definitely hit.
right.
Nice.
And I guess we left the droid back in the pilot bay, right?
The cockpit, yes.
Right. So I guess if I need to disable the droid, will I have time to disable the droid after combat, or do I have to like leave and start running over there now?
I mean, that's your call.
That's all part of the game.
I'll move. I have pretty long range, so I'll move back like 30 feet off screen. And,
So this would like turn around a corner. So you wouldn't have range on these guys, yeah. So you'd maybe have like 10 feet off screen.
Okay, well, I'll go as much as I can off screen and still have these guys in line of sight and just kind of be at the bend and ready to bolt when it looks like my comrades here have this wrapped up.
Okay.
So that'll end my turn.
All right. This guy is down. Dak, you are up.
You're muted, I think.
Yep. So since Krellin and Valen are inside to take care of that, go ahead and try to shoot this guy here with a blaster.
13 will just hit.
Oh, all right.
Okay. It's getting down there. It's probably got maybe one left in him. 9 will miss.
I will go ahead and throw a, well, I'll throw my Defiant on there and see if I get enough. Nope.
Nope, will not do it. That will definitely hit. And that will take him out.
All right. Seeing how we just dropped another one, and there's only one left, would yell at Land to get up to the cockpit and take care of that droid.
Okay.
We've got this.
All right, that your turn?
I'm on it.
Yep, that's it.
All right, this guy's down. All right, the Rhodian inside is up, and it looks towards, it pulls up its wrist, points it towards Krellin and Valen, and it lets out a blast. I need you two to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Is this a tech thing?
It is a tech thing.
Wonderful. You said Dex?
Yes.
We should just let him escape.
All right, one second. Yeah, so you guys are able to resist as this blast of cold energy erupts around you, and resisting. So you will take 7 points of cold damage. No further effects. And then he's going to rush up and head towards the head into one of the escape pods and yell out to the other person there. And he's going to say, Beshgrun, get in and let's go. All right, this guy here is going to shoot out at you, Dak. 10 to hit, that'll miss. And Beshgrun, the Twi'lek, is going to pull out his little holdout and take a couple shots. One to you, Krellin.
Fun.
13 to hit.
Does not hit.
And he will throw another one over to Valen. 24 to hit.
That's gonna hit. I will use I guess I have to wait for the damage, but I'll use Saber Reflect.
4 points.
4 points. Okay, Saber Reflect. That means I get to redirect it, don't I?
1 second. What's the damage types that you can reflect?
Here, what damage type was it? I thought you said energy, but
I'm checking. It's
Energy
energy.
or
No,
ion?
it is. It's energy.
so since I reduced all of it, now I get to make a ranged attack, force attack. Can I see the Rhodian?
He's inside, like, imagine like Spaceballs when they're getting into their pods. So he's
Where it goes, you go up the ramp and then it kind of angles downward to shoot. There's something like where you can't see all the way in.
I mean, I think, yeah, he's out of range anyway. He only got 20 feet.
Oh, for this shot? Okay.
Yeah, your normal range
that's
of
my
20.
range.
Yeah, to reflect.
That's right. Okay. Well, unfortunately, this is going to go right back at that dude then. We will do force attack. 19.
All right, that will hit. So he'll take 4 damage.
Pew pew.
All right. Krellin, you are up.
All right. I will run up to this guy and try to poke him.
Oh, that other guy would have moved, but whatever. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, didn't mean to roll it. My bad.
19 will hit.
Okay.
And he will succeed on the dexterity throw.
Okay.
Anything else?
Are you able to push through opponent's movement or just allies, right?
Correct. I mean, he's in an escape pod. There's not, like, room really to do anything.
I won't try it. That would be the stupidest thing I'd do. I'll just call it there.
Okay. Valen.
Okie dokie. How's this guy looking? The Twi'lek
He's fine.
looks okay.
Yep.
And so I'm assuming that these are the escape pods, the little slits.
There was enough for, like, this whole crew, so they're lining the whole area up here.
Oh, the whole
Yeah.
wall. Oh, okay. Well, 15, 20, 5. I'm going to put myself right there. And I'm going to do
You're gonna take an
project.
opportunity attack?
Oh, shoot. I did not mean to move out of his range. There. That's what I
Okay.
have to do. And I will do or no, I'll do project first. 3d4 plus.
Is that is that where you gotta find objects to throw at him?
I think that's propel. This
Okay.
one's like you find loose crap on the ground and throw it at someone.
Right. Yeah. There's you don't really find anything to throw in this room.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing to throw. Okay.
Rare occasion that this room is pretty clean.
Well, that kind of doesn't really help things. How tall's the area we're in? Like 10 feet
Yeah.
maximum.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. I got nothing. My usual bag of tricks is done. And I can't afford to do that power. All right. Fuck it. We're just gonna swing twice.
First one goes off and misses. An 11.
Okay.
20 will hit.
Bam, bam.
All right. 3 points of damage there. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Lan, you were a little bit a ways away. You can begin rushing towards the cockpit
Yeah.
there.
That's what I'm full out sprinting, trying to
Okay.
get over
Your next turn, you'd be able to make it. Dak, you're up.
All right. Dak will cast Phase Strike on himself. And that would give me advantage, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yep.
On
All
one,
right.
yeah.
And I will attack this guy here.
Mm-hmm. All right, 16 will hit. 11 damage.
All right. And then I will go ahead and action surge and attack a second time.
Okay. 15 will hit. Okay. Getting down there.
All right. And that was my action. Bonus action. That's it.
You used action surge. So you still have...
That just gives me a regular action.
Okay.
Oh.
Right?
Or does it give you does it give you extra bonus action?
No, sorry. Was Phase Strike your bonus action?
That was a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then, yep, you're good.
Because it does say you can take additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action.
That's some of the fighter archetypes give you extra bonus actions too, like the Blade Master.
Mm.
That's how they get
Oh,
like
okay.
18 strikes in
Yeah.
a turn. Something
Gotcha.
ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Rodian, with Krellin in his face, is going to just try and get this guy out of here so he can close up his pod and get out of here. So it's going to take just a couple attacks at you. 13 and then a 19.
19 hits.
19 hits, and that will be
I'm unconscious.
7 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then he is able to close his escape pod and wait for the right time to head off. This guy's gonna... Pirate's gonna attack you, Dak. 9 to hit, will not. This guy is gonna come after you, Valen, with a couple attacks. Switching to a blade this time. A 22 and a 13.
The 22 hits, the 13 misses.
And that will be 6 points of kinetic damage. Strikes at you with his blade. And then he will... actually, I guess he didn't need to move. He is going to... bonus action, disengage, and run to an escape pod and get inside. Krellin, give me a death saving throw.
And I forgot I'd do an extra 1d8 on that attack with the phase strike. So another 4 points.
Okay, that's just enough.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. All right, you're one in the positive, Krellin, and then give me that con save, right? For whatever that rule is.
Oh, wonderful.
I don't remember how that works. I think you're good. What is
I
it?
have no
Just
idea.
rules, variants, what is it
It's
called?
10. And then it goes up by 1 or something.
Yeah. The hell's it called?
Wounded.
Thank you.
Oh, just the DC 10. Success, nothing happens.
Yeah. But the DC increases by 5. Okay, yeah, so you're good. You don't have a wounded level, but the DC would go up by 5 until you complete a short or long rest. All right, Valen.
Okay, reading my stuff here. I'm trying to see if there's anything that'll let me do this without using an action. Nope. All right. Valen's just gonna scream out "Spast." Dak, get the Twi'lek. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Valen's gonna get up to Krellin. Can I see that Rodian, like inside? Am I close enough at this angle?
There's a little window, doors closed.
Little window, doors closed. Okay. Well, either way, I'm gonna use oh, you owe me big for this, Krellin. Med pack. So you get a hit die plus your con.
We'll just use hit die.
Or
Okay.
yeah, hit die. There you go. You get 8.
All right. Any bonus
And
action,
then,
Valen?
So the Twi'lek's pod is still open, right?
Yes, he has not had a chance to close it yet.
Okay. Would I know how they close them?
It's just kind of like a, electronic.
Is it internal? Like, can I disable? Would I know that I could disable it from the outside? Like, would I even know that's possible?
Give me a technology check. Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So Valen is going to.
Yeah, you would see panels outside of each one that, similar to a door panel. So.
Okay. So sorry to ask so many questions.
So what are you
but
trying to do? Disable the pod?
I'm trying to think of what to do here because
Okay.
I don't have very many options, and I need to know what's all possible or potentially possible. So the glass that the window we can see through with the Rodian.
Mhm.
I'm assuming there's a glass part on the pod itself, and then a glass part from the ship.
Right.
Correct. So, does it look like my lightsaber blade would be able to plunge through the glass of both of them?
Probably not.
Okay. And then I just realized that was probably a dumb idea anyway. All right. I'm going to quicken cast saber throw at the Twi'lek.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking for.
That is going to miss, as he does have a little bit of cover inside the pod area.
Okay. Well, that's it.
All right. Lan, you're able to get to the cockpit.
It's, I'm gonna try to slice into the droid and reverse what the Rodian and the Twi'lek have done to him.
Yep.
Reverse the programming.
Give me a slicer's kit check. Nice. You're definitely able. You already did this once, so you're familiar with it, and now you're able to reverse that and basically pull the droid off of control. The ship is still, basically on a course, but there's a slight jolt in the entire ship once the droid is pulled away from it. But I mean, the ship is still, it's still moving. It's not like it just stops. So. You can attempt on your next turn to try and take over if you want and reroute. Dak, you are up.
All right. I guess I will move inside, take a shot here at the Twi'lek. I will go ahead and phase strike again. Give myself advantage here. That'll be 16 total.
Yes, that'll definitely hit. That's actually just enough to take him out.
All right. Using, so I get 30 extra feet of movement from that. Plus, I still have my growing momentum, so I'm just go ahead and use whatever movement I can to start getting back towards the cockpit to
Okay.
help out Lan if he needs help, because I'm not
All
sure
right.
exactly what's going on up there.
So the Rhodian ejects his pod. He disappears. Luckily, Valen did not pierce through the glass, causing a atmospheric leak.
That's what I mentioned, or what I meant by that would be a stupid idea.
All right, so we are out, essentially out of combat. But Lan, you're there. If you want, you can give me a piling check, or you can wait for Dak to show up in, I guess, just behind you. He would show up right behind you. So, Lan, do you want to take over, or do you want to wait a turn to see if Dak will show up?
I'm gonna try to take over right away.
Okay, give me a piloting check. All right, so you step up and you grab the controls, knowing that you need to at least get this thing rerouted, and you just wildly throw the ship in a different direction, but you think you hope you've done what you need to do, kind of scanning equipment and whatnot. Dak, you would show up just after this, so you could settle in if you want and take the controls. So Dak, if you want to sit down and give me a piloting check as well.
All right.
Nice. All right, yeah, so you sit down and are able to grab the right the ship and get it on a course away from its intended target. You guys were, pretty decently away, but it was definitely heading the direction you needed to, and you are good to go with that ship. So you've found the cargo, you've saved the ship from launching into this other Republic warship, essentially saving the day there.
Do we see the escape pod in range of our guns?
Yeah, it would show up on the scanners. It blasted it blasted away from the rear. So, I think this. I don't remember if this ship had turreted weapons though.
Oh yeah, I don't. That's fine.
It's okay.
Just out of curiosity, just thought it'd be kind of funny. He gets away and then I'm free.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a suggestion.
What is
This
that?
ship may not have guns, but it does fly, and his is a smaller object than our vehicle. So, if we fly on the right trajectory, we could, really ruin his day.
Carry it into the planetary sun? Yeah, that sounds like a...
We're also loaded up with explosives, armed all over the ship.
And that just ensures he'll die.
But we're also on the ship.
You might have a death wish, sir, but we do not.
Plus, we got to deliver these things for the. This is the missing cargo we need to deliver. So we'll let him go.
All right. So, Valen, you do have a message that comes in a moment after that from Rennie, and he says that he looked into the situation and he got some information that this attack was happening, and he's just calling to check in to see if you have any updates.
So I guess before I would talk to them, would we have been able to figure out, based on trajectory, where they were likely going to take the ship? Like which?
So the ship was going was attempting to go towards an acclimator warship as planned.
Do we know it? I guess, do we know which one?
Not specifically.
Okay.
But you were going close by the that New Dawn, I think it was, the space station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
So,
were
yeah,
just outside of the Drunken Wells atmosphere, so.
So I'll let Master Rennie know. Like, we stopped it. We still need to disable whatever munitions they've put on this ship.
Okay.
But for now it's disabled and shouldn't be a threat. We're gonna take it away from any manned craft. So give us a wide berth, just in case.
All right. So he thanks you for that and appreciates your help in the situation and signs off. May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you.
From there, you're able to fly the ship back to Kalaran, as Rena wanted that back. And so you're able to return the missing cargo to her. She's very appreciative, of course, and rewards you each with 2,000 credits as said, and then an extra 1,000 bonus, so 3,000 each for the job. She thanks you very much and says that there definitely will be future opportunities for you all. You guys have proven time and time again that I can count on you. So I hope that you'll be up for that in the future. Yeah, a decade gone between one heartbeat and the next. So much has changed. The rest of the galaxy forged ahead while Kalaran blinked, awaking to find herself thrust into the affairs of a larger galaxy. Larger, but not necessarily better. War has broken out, and outside of Kalaran, it seems as if everyone has been swept up into it. In times like these, no one can remain untouched. How long before the war touches Kalaran? Certainly not much. It may already be too late. The time is coming, soon, when choices must be made, and the Force alone knows which choice is the right one. And that ends episode 1 of our current, of the Looking In trilogy. So,
I gotta remember to send that Jedi our bill for the damage to the ship.
It's true.
See if I can make some.
You can
credits out
do
of this
that,
thing.
yeah.
I'm just breaking even now after getting 3,000 back after paying 3,000 for the info.
What did we do with the Spry Hunter? Wasn't that
that's true.
the
We probably would have gone back and
Yeah,
picked it up,
yeah,
our
you
ship back. Yeah.
And then those guys in the that we took out, did we find anything off of them?
On the ship you were on, the rescued ship?
Yeah, all the people we
just their
beat the hell
weapons,
out of.
essentially. Nothing, you know. Yeah, nothing.
Any good weapons?
Nope.
Nothing good. All
Nope.
shit.
Simple blasters and vibro weapons.
Alrighty. Alright, that was my two questions.
So actually the droid was still there, TZ, that kind of seemed to be kind of part of the henchmen. If someone with a slicer's kit wanted to try and hack into the droid, they can attempt to see if there's any information.
Ooh, maybe we can reprogram to be our Spry Hunter mechanic, since we don't have one.
Yeah.
He's unfortunately, damaged quite a bit. It might be a hefty repair bill, but its memory cores still might be intact enough to pull some information. So, Lan, if you're the resident slicer and want to go after that, I think all but Valen actually deals with that. But whoever thinks they want to go after that,
I'm the doctor.
Lan got it, 24.
All right, yeah. So, Lan, you tap into this droid's memory core and see what you can gain to learn, and you find out that just more of the plan, that they were going to take this ship, launch it into one of the acclimators, but the escape pods, they were all going to this whole crew was going to launch out. Essentially, the explosion was going to be a distraction, and the pirates and these 3 thugs were going to escape and in these special like escape pods that were a bit more maneuverable and whatnot, land on the New Dawn station and attempt to take it over. And then just put a call out to the galaxy saying that they took it over, and that they're a formidable opponent rising to power. So something that turned out pretty good, that you guys were able to foil those plans.
So do we know what, like, is there any sort of like security
Seems
report
pretty
about what
ambitious for
happened to
like
that
six
guy?
pirates.
What's that, Valen?
I was just saying, is there any sort of security report to see what happened to the Rhodian? Like, would we have been able to follow our threads?
What do you mean?
I mean, like Lan figured out what the guy was up to. Did we actually figure out whether he succeeded or got shot in the attempt or anything like that?
It's probably safe to say that he was out on his own, that he and then he didn't have the distraction that he either got picked up by by the Republic or something. So yeah, you can assume that he definitely didn't really get anywhere. So
Okay.
but yeah, so that's where we end tonight. A little extra tonight, make up for last time, and yeah, we'll pick up in a week with something new. Continue on. So
Sounds good. So do we have a week of downtime?
I'm not sure where that is yet. I'll let you know.
Okay.
So I'll let you know.
It's
But
final or
All right.
dead week and finals and stuff, so
okay.
I'll be busy.
Yeah. All right. Well, sounds good,
All right,
guys.
cool, guys.
Good session. We'll see you.
In chat, I guess.
See you next time.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you,
All right.
Todd.
See ya.
There you go.
See ya.